Hey everyone, it's Schmuckles, don't mind my hair, woke up. Today we're going to talk about the fact that Mr. X is joining Dead by Daylight. This is not something that's confirmed by Behavior Interactive, but people in the leaking community have pretty much confirmed this. We're going to go over all of the information in this video. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this. So in the cosmetics leaks of the DBD Leaks Discord, it was data mined what cosmetic collections were coming to DBD for the Resident Evil 2v8 event. Upcoming cosmetic collections: Jill, Ada, Leon, Rebecca, Wesker, Nemesis, and in parentheses here, Tyrant, Sable, and the Unknown. Rift Cosmetics: Jane Romero, The Blight, The Huntress, The Knight, Thalita, Renato, The Plague, David King, Yunjin, Jake, Jeff, Nia, The Hag, Trapper, Leon, all with the recolor. And the source for this is Masuster. Someone said in the DBD Leaks Discord, "I'm genuinely baffled that people think Resident Evil 5 should get remade next." And Masuster is the owner of DBD Leaks, said, "Wait till you see the Resident Evil stuff we will get soon. This is going to be wild." And someone asked Masuster, "Is it actually Mr. X?" And then he posted a gif of Mr. X sort of teasing Mr. X. And now today on Twitter, Ruthless actually posted the Resident Evil collection. For Nemesis, the Tyrant is going to be Mr. X. For Wesker, it's going to be Resident Evil 4. Leon, Resident Evil 4. Rebecca, Ashley Graham. Jill, Resident Evil 5. Ada, Resident Evil 4. Mr. X is one of the biggest villains from Resident Evil, and Ruthless here is saying that it's going to be a skin on Nemesis. Dweet also posted about this on Twitter too. Cosmetics for Resident Evil cast alongside Sable and the Unknown were data mined, no visuals. They were set to release on February 10th, date can change, and they seem to be for the upcoming Resident Evil 2v8, and Dweet gave credit to Masuster and Arikana for this info. And we can presume the next round of 2v8 would also begin on February 10th, though the date is not solid, as is anything that isn't announced. The Resident Evil 2v8 tome will give players a presumable Resident Evil themed badge and banner, thanks to Arcana, and Cold Tower plus Gas Station are now a part of 2v8 too. Update: Sable Ward and the Unknown are not the same date as the Resident Evil one, February 10th. They are a dual release for February 4th, so probably not Resident Evil themed after all. And someone even asked Masuster, "Wait, Resident Evil cosmetics for Sable Unknown or separate?" And Masuster said separate. So if we go back to that checklist that we talked about in the previous video, we know that ASD was saying that there's going to be a liquor skin for the Unknown, and this is actually not true, because that Unknown skin is actually not a part of the Resident Evil set. It's going to be a different cosmetic that comes in for the Unknown, and then out of the Resident Evil cosmetic collection, there's nothing for the Unknown here. So this is actually something that is not true from ASD, so people think that ASD has fully been debunked as a leaker. Someone could argue like it kind of is guessable that Mr. X is the skin for Nemesis, but there also is a lot of other possibilities for that skin. You could have the Tyrant from the original Resident Evil 1 as that skin.
What? Premature.
There's also a bunch of iconic villains from Resident Evil, might not necessarily make sense with this power, but still possibilities on the table other than Mr. X. Jack Baker, Heisenberg, Lady D. Masuster did tease Mr. X, but didn't really say anything confirming that. Ruthless is the only one who's actually confirmed Mr. X as the skin on Nemesis. So it's not something that's officially announced by Behavior. And if it turns out to somehow not be Mr. X, that would actually discredit Ruthless's source, whatever that is behind the scenes. But if it is Mr. X, Ruthless is the only leaker that has come forward and confirmed that it is Mr. X as the skin on Nemesis, which would add more credibility to Ruthless's story if this actually turns out to be true. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this. That does it for this video. Goodbye.